Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Out of the Park Baseball 23 What If World Series 1980, Boston Red Sox versus the Philadelphia Phillies. We're in Game 5. We have played the previous 4 games offline. We'll give you a quick recap on those. The Red Sox do lead the series 3-1. Their offense has been quite fantastic. Pitching just good enough. For the Phillies, it has just been one miserable game after another, except for Game 3 in Boston, where Philadelphia won 4-3. Tonight's matchup is a rematch of Game 1. Dennis Eckersley, who got the win in Game 1, even though he was awful, takes on the lefty Steve Carlton, who took the loss. He only survived, actually, 1 inning. All hands on deck for the Phillies. We have set the management to all hands on deck, basically. I will be managing the Boston Red Sox. So let's play ball. Quickly to the recap. Game 1, Boston took in a slugfest. It was slow pitch softball at Veterans Stadium. Boston would be victorious 15-7. Rice blasts the Red Sox to victory. Jim Ed Rice had 3 home runs. Stapleton chipped in a homer, and so did Evans. Eckersley got the win. Again, did not pitch bueno. Carlton the loss. Game 2 in Philadelphia, 6-3 Red Sox. John Tudor the win. Marty Bystrom the loss. Rice hit his 4th home run of the series. Boa got his first. Red Sox traveled back to Boston 2-0. Phillies win Game 3 to stave off the sweep. Philadelphia 4-3. Reed the win out of the pen. Stanley the loss out of the pen for Boston. Tug McGraw picked up the save. Mike Jack Schmidt hit a clutch homer. Philly tried to tie things up in Game 4, but they could not. They had a 4-0 lead, but could not sustain it as Boston rallied back to win 6-4. Clutch pinch hit single by Tony Perez to tie the game. And then from there, Boston would tack on 2 more runs for the victory. Chuck Rainey, 3 innings out of the pen, gets the victory. Bob Walk the loss. Tom Bergmeyer the save for Boston. So here we are in Game 5. Can the Red Sox close the show here in Philadelphia? The series was set up 2-2, 1-1, best of 7. So let's play ball. Hope everyone's doing excellent on this Halloween evening, soon to be November 1st. Let's go to manage the game. You can see Eckersley 1-0 with an ERA 6.14. Steve Carlton 0-1, and that's not a mirage, ERA 63. And we will be managing the Red Sox. The AI, the Philadelphia Phillies, and I have set the AI to play it like all hands on deck. Hopefully it does. Leading off for the Boston Red Sox, shortstop Rick Burleson. Batting second, Dave Stapleton, and he'll play second. Jim Ed Rice is in left field. He'll bat third. Tony Perez, the DH, the cleanup hitter. Behind the plate, batting 5th, Carlton Fisk. In center field, Fred Lynn, he'll bat 6th. Dwight Evans in right, batting 7th. Carl Yastrzemski will play first and bat 8th. Glenn Hoffman's at 3rd, batting 9th. Your pitcher on the mound for the Boston Red Sox, Dennis Eckersley, the right-handed hurler. For the Philadelphia Phillies, who must win to stay in. Lonnie Smith will lead things off. Lonnie will be in left. Pete Rose bats second at first base. Mike Schmidt bats third, plays third. Bake McBride is in right field, the cleanup hitter. The Bull, Greg Lazinski, designated hitter, batting fifth. Batting sixth, playing second base, Manny Trio. In center field, batting seventh, Gary Maddox. Larry Boa is at short. He'll bat eighth. Doing the catching, batting ninth, Bob Boone. And Steve Carlton looking for redemption after getting whomped in Game 1 will be up on the bump. Can the lefty take it to a Game 6? To Veterans Stadium we go. Rick Burleson will lead things off, batting 400 with a ribby, 8 for 20. Behind the plate, Bob Boone. Boone, defensive rating when it comes to range is a 6, catcher arm a 5. Pete Rose is a 4 range at first. Manny Trio's a 7 at second. Boa's a 5 at short. Mike Jack Schmidt an 8 range at third. Lonnie Smith in left field, 6 range, 6 arm. Gary Maddox can go get him, 9 range in center, 6 arm. Shake Bake McBride in right, 8 range, below average arm of a 4. Boone sets up behind the plate. The pitch to the rooster, 1-0 count to Rick Burleson. Carlton's ready. Nods his head. Here's the pitch from lefty. Ground ball, right side, Trio to Rose, 1 down. That ball really skips on the turf. 1 out for Red Sox second baseman Dave Stapleton. A homer, 2 ribbies, batting 125. He'll chase at times. Carlton's ready. The windup and the pitch to Stapleton, 0-1. Stapleton punches it to right, and it's going to drop in front of Shake Bake McBride. 1 out, 1 on. Here in Game 5, Red Sox look to close out this What-If World Series. Stapleton at first for Jim Ed Rice. Rice, 19 at-bats, 8 hits, 4 of them homers, 8 ribbies. Jim Ed batting .421. Rose holding on Stapleton. Carlton looks to first, now in at the plate. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice, 1-1 count. Rice swings, shallow fly ball to right. McBride coming in, he'll squeeze it. 2 down, retreating back to first is Dave Stapleton. 2 outs, base is empty for Tony Perez. Perez 2 for 7, 2 ribbies. Clutch pinch hit single in Game 4. The pitch to Perez, 1-2 count. Perez in the hole. Strike 3 looking. Side is retired. Got him on the breaking pitch. Bottom of the first, no score. Game 5, World Series. Red Sox lead this 1980 What-If World Series 3-1. For the Red Sox, behind the plate, Carlton Fisk. 5 defensive range, 4 arm. Yastrzemski's a 6 range at first. Stapleton's a 6 range at second. Burleson's a 7 at short. Glenn Hoffman's a 5 at third. Rating 1 through 10. Jim Ed Rice in left, 6 range, 5 arm. Freddie Lynn in center, 6 range, 7 arm. Dwight Evans in right, 7 range, 6 arm. Eckersley up on the bump. They'll face Lonnie Smith. Smith batting .167 with a ribby. Corners will play in. Smith can drop him down. Hoffman in at third. Yastrzemski in at first. The pitch to Lonnie Smith. Smith will swing the stick at the first. Eckersley offering the high leg kick and the delivery. Smith, fly ball, shallow right. Evans has a beat on it. 1 down. That will bring up Pete Rose, Charlie Hustle. Rose batting .278 with a ribby. He's 5 for 18. The pitch to Rose, 3-1 count. It's a hitter's count. Rose works a walk. 1 out, 1 on. Yastrzemski holds Rose on. Rose takes a slight lead. Michael Jack Schmidt, the Phillies' third baseman, steps to the plate. Only a 200 average. He did hit a big home run in the Phillies' only victory so far in Game 3 in Fenway. The pitch to Schmidt, 3-1 count. Ball 4. Eckersley can't find the plate. Rose to second, Schmidt to first. I'll bring up Shake, Bake, McBride. McBride 3-12 with 3 runners knocked in. Red Sox hope to turn 2 up the middle with Burleson and Stapleton. Fisk pounds the target, imploring Eckersley to hit it. The pitch. There's Shake and Bake McBride. He's in the hole. 1-2 ground ball. Stapleton flips to Burleson. They can only get 1. They can't turn 2. 2 down. Runners on the corners for Philadelphia here in the bottom of the first. Rose at third. McBride at first. The Bull, Greg Lazinski, steps to the plate. He has a home run and 2 ribbies, batting .250. Lazinski, the designated hitter. Eckersley rubs up the baseball. He's ready to work. The pitch to Lazinski, full count. Grounder, third base. Hoffman to his right, fires to Yastrzemski. The side is retired. The Phillies strand 2. We're through 1 here in Game 5 of the 1980 What If World Series. No score. Top of the second. 2 up for the Red Sox. Fisk, Lynn, and Evans here at Veterans Stadium. Carlton back up on the mound. He's made it through 1 inning. He didn't do that in Game 1. He was hammered. Fisk batting .474 with 4 ribbies, 9 hits, and 19 at-bats. The pitch to Pudge. Full count to Fisk. Fisk grounds it hard. Schmidt backhands. The third baseman fires to Rose. 1 down. Freddie Lynn, 1975 Rookie of the Year and MVP, strides to the plate. Left-handed batter. .286, a homer, and a ribby. Carlton to Lynn. Full count. Swing and a miss. That looked like a nasty breaking pitch. No, it was a fastball. That had a lot of movement. Carlton picks up his second K. 2 outs, base is empty for the right fielder. For the Boston Red Sox, Dwight Evans, .333, a homer and 5 ribbies. The pitch to Dewey. 1-0, green light to Evans. Oh, Evans is plunked. Evans crowding the plate. Is that a message? These Red Sox batters have been very comfortable in those batter boxes, left or right. Evans chirping at Carlton from first base. Rose just laughing away. Rose holding Evans on. Carly Yastrzemski trying to get his first World Series victory. Yaz batting .471 with 5 ribbies. The pitch to Yastrzemski. He's going to jump on that first pitch. Yastrzemski sends that high and deep to right. McBride going back at the track. Makes the catch. Yastrzemski just missed it. Phillies fans breathe a sigh of relief. We go to the bottom of the second. Scoreless here. Game 5. What If World Series 1980. 2 up for the Phillies. Trio, Maddox, and Boa. Manny Trio batting .308 with 2 ribbies, right-handed stick. Eckersley, he struggled in the first but got through it. The pitch to Trio, 2-0 count. Green light, Trio swings, grounder, third. Hoffman to his right, fires to Yastrzemski, 1 down. That will bring up the Phillies center fielder Gary Maddox. Maddox batting below 100, .091. Eckersley quickly to Maddox. 0-2 count. Maddox struggles. Oh, he reaches out and bloops it into left. I thought that was going to be a swing and a miss. That'll make Maddox feel a little better. Maddox definitely a base stealing threat. You can see the 9 speed, 9 stealing. Yastrzemski holds him on. Boa at the plate. Eckersley with that high leg kick. He's horrible at holding runners on. We're going to go pitch out Fisk throws down. Oh my lord, even with a pitch out, we don't get him. Maddox steals second, 1 out. Maddox takes his lead. Boa steps back in the batter's box, trying to give the Phillies a 1-0 lead. Eckersley spins and throws to Burleson. Burleson puts the tag on, safe. Now the pitch homeward bound, 1-1 count. Boa swings, line shot, drops in front of Jim Ed Rice. The throw to the plate will not be in time. The Phillies take a 1-0 lead. Larry Boa claps his hands at first base. That was a clutch base hit for Boa. 1-0 Phillies, bottom of the second, 1 out. Boa, he can steal a bat. Bob Boone, the catcher, steps to the plate. The pitch to Boone. Popped him up, he jammed him. Left side, Fisk, Hoffman. Hoffman calls off the catcher, 2 down. Hoffman took charge on the third base side. 2 outs. Boa will be off on contact. Lonnie Smith, the leadoff batter. Smith has struggled. The pitch to Lonnie. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Smith struggles continue. But the Phillies strike first on the Boa RBI single. We go to the top of the third. 1-0 Philadelphia. If Boston wins, the World Series is over. If Philadelphia wins, we'll go back to Boston for Game 6. Once again, the series was set up 2-2, 1-1-1, best of 7. For the Red Sox, Hoffman in the top of the order, Burleson and Stapleton. Hoffman 0 for 7. The pitch to Glenn. Carlton 1-0 count. The lefty rocks and deals. Grounder back to Carlton. Pivots, fires, low, scooped out of the dirt by Rose. 1 out. Top of the order, Rick Burleson. Burleson 0 for 1. The Rooster awaits the Carlton offering. Pitch homeward bound. Full count. Burleson checks his swing. Ball 4. Boone wanted this strike. He doesn't get it. So Burleson to first. 1 out. Dave Stapleton is 1 for 1. We're going to play a little hit and run, 1 out magic. Stapleton grounds it through the left side. Burleson hits second and heads to third. Red Sox threaten to tie the game. Stapleton handles the bat well. First and third, 1 out for Jim Ed Rice. Double play will get the Phillies out of this inning. Carlton has to bear down here. The pitch to Rice, 1-2. Rice pops it up. The throw to the plate, cut off. Racing in to make the catch was Gary Maddox. Burleson bluffed but did not go. He would have been gunned out by 4 miles. So Carlton 1 out away from stranding these Red Sox runners. Tony Perez had that clutch pinch hit single in Game 4. Perez 250, 2 ribbies, 2 for 8. Burleson at third, Stapleton at first. Both will be off on contact. The pitch to TP, Tony Perez. Full count. Carlton bores it in. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. The Red Sox strand him on the corners. We go to bottom of the third. It's a much better Steve Carlton than Game 1, that's for sure. 1-0 Philadelphia. Due up for the Phillies, Rose, Schmidt, and Shake and Bake McBride. Pete Rose walked his first time up. The pitch to Charlie Hustle. Eckersley down in the count, 3-1. Another free pass for Rose. Rose at first for Mike Jack Schmidt. Schmidt also walked. We're going to move our infield to double play depth. So Burleson and Stapleton pinch the middle. The pitch to Schmidt. There goes Rose. Fisk throws down. Not in time. The Phillies really putting the pressure on the Red Sox. Another stolen base for Philadelphia. Infield goes back to normal. First base open. 0-1 count on Schmidt. McBride on deck. Eckersley takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Mike Schmidt. The count is now full. Schmidt laces it to left. That's going to be extra bases. Rose will score. Schmidt looks to have a double, and it's 2-0 Philadelphia. Phillies fans loving it. Still no out. Schmidt at second. McBride will come to the plate. Lazinski's up next. McBride does have a tendency to chase. Fisk arms is horrible. It's a 4. As our good friend Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike, has joined us. Hope all is well. This is at the end of his career. Not the end, but he wasn't really going to catch much more. He goes to Chicago, does catch. Actually, he played more games with the White Sox. They have him as a 4. I'd have to look up his stats. I don't question. So McBride will chase. We have pretty decent control with Eckersley. Let's go pitch around. McBride's going to chase. Come on, chase. Rips a shot into right, though. Evans throws to the plate. We got him. You are out. Oh, boy. Schmidt is out by 4 years. Dwight Evans guns it to Fisk, who easily applies the tag. 1 down. That could potentially take the Phillies out of a huge inning. Double play will get Boston out of it. Mr. Utah Mike says our good friend Sports Time Machine, Mr. Utah Mike, check out that channel. He says in Strat, it's like a +3. I guess that's because of his bad elbow that year. Lazinski trying to do something big here. Red Sox looking for the double play. The pitch to the bull. 0-2. Lazinski in the hole. Lazinski sends that ball deep to right. Evans going back, and that ball dies at the track. Oh, the bull thought he had a 2-run homer. Phillies fans were standing, ready to cheer. 2 down. McBride at first will be off on contact. The free swinging Manny Trio steps to the plate. Eckersley to Trio. Fisk, we got him. You're gone. Fisk, a quick release. Good throw. Stapleton applies the tag. The side is retired. The Phillies only get 1. They've been very aggressive on the base paths. Top of the 4th, Philadelphia 2, Boston nothing. The Red Sox lead this what-if World Series 3-1. The lefty Steve Carlton back up on the bump. Pitching much better than his Game 1 start. He was god-awful. So was Eckersley. For the Red Sox, Fisk, Lynn, and Evans. Carlton looks in at Boone. He rocks and deals to Carlton Fisk. Fisk in the hole, 1-2, the pitch to punch. Base hit to left. Line shot over the leap of Larry Boa. Boa's been outstanding at short. Tying run comes to the plate. Left-hand batting center fielder Freddie Lynn. Lynn does have a homer in this series. Carlton to Lynn, full count. Lynn swings, base hit up the middle. Again, past the dive of Larry Boa. And it gets by Maddox. Holy cow! Maddox let the turf play him as that ball picked up speed and scooted through, I believe, Maddox's legs. So it's going to be a single and an error. Fisk went to third. Lynn goes to second. Tying runs in scoring position for Dwight Evans. Evans awaits the Carlton offering. Pitch homeward bound. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Oh, the lefty comes right back. Got him in a nasty curveball. I'll bring up the elder statesman for the Red Sox, number 8, Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski trying to earn his first World Series victory. We do have the ambiance up because it's the World Series. And I'm speaking low because people are sleeping. Here we go. The pitch to Yaz. 0-1. Yastrzemski, base hit the left. 1 run scores, and they will hold. Lynn is held at third. Yastrzemski comes through once again. 2-1. Here come the Red Sox. Glenn Hoffman. He's hitless. 1 out. The pitch to Hoffman. Boy, would he like to get a hit here. 2-2 count. Base hit up the middle. Hoffman is tied. The World Series, game number 5. So Glenn Hoffman claps his hands. His first hit of the series could not come at a more opportune time. It's a 2-2 ball game. Phillies look to have some action in their bullpen. 1 out. Go-ahead run. The slow-footed Yastrzemski at second. Hoffman at first. Burleson at the plate. The Rooster 0 for 1. The pitch to the Capa-doodle-doo. 2-1. Burleson base hit to left. Yastrzemski will hit third and will hold. Good strong throw by Lonnie Smith. Phillies fans having anxious moments here at Veterans Stadium. Dave Stapleton 2 for 2. How do you do? The pitch to Davey. 3-1 count. Hitters count. Stapleton shot to right. Diving catch. Unbelievable. What a catch by Shake and Bake McBride. Comes up throwing. Yastrzemski holds at third. We're still knotted at 2. Jim Ed Rice steps to the plate. Rice, 8 ribbies, 4 homers, 381 batting average. Yastrzemski at third. Hoffman at second. Burleson at first. No place to put big Jim Ed Rice. Carlton takes a deep breath. The pitch to Rice. 1-0, green light. Jim swings. That ball is gone, baby, gone. Jim Ed Rice hits a grand slam. Thank you, ma'am. See you later, Sam. The Red Sox take a 6-2 lead. Rice clouts another one. Let's watch that replay. Here's the Carlton offering. Boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball, and Jim Ed Rice touches them all. 6-2 Red Sox. The celebration begins in Boston and all of Red Sox Nation. But there's still a lot of game to go, and that is it. That is it. Carlton is KO'd in the 4th. And the closer, Tug McGraw, comes in the game. All hands on deck. So McGraw to face Perez. The pitch to Perez. 0-1. McGraw's a lefty. Perez a righty. 6-2 Red Sox. Sounds of silence here at Veterans Stadium. Base hit for Tony Perez to left. Fans are grumbling here in Philadelphia. Carlton Fisk steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Pudge. Sidearm delivery. That ball is gone. Kiss that. Oh, it died at the wall. It died at the wall. Making the catch was Lonnie Smith. I thought that was gone. Red Sox plate 6. 6-2 Boston. Eckersley gets a reprieve from the governor. So Eckersley will face Trio, Maddox, and Boa. A disgusted Steve Carlton throws his glove in the dugout. He is shaking his head. He has been KO'd once again by the bats of the Beantown Boys, better known as the Boston Red Sox. Manny Trio at the plate, 0 for 1. The pitch from the Eck. Full count, Trio. Ball 4. Phillies need base runners. They trail by 4. Trio at first. Yastrzemski holds him on. The pitch to Maddox. 2-0 to Gary. Maddox base hit to center. Past the lunge of Burleson. Our pitching has not been good. It's just been Phillies pitching has been worse. Larry Boa steps to the plate. Red Sox have some Milling in the bullpen. Boa 1 for 1 with a ribby. The pitch to Boa, 2-1 count, hitters count. Boa swings, fly ball, left field towards the line. Rice races over, makes the catch, fires it back in. 1 down as the base runners retreat to their bags. 1 out, Trio at second, Maddox at first. Bob Boone the catcher. 0 for 1, 2 ribbies, 286 batting average. Right-handed stick. Eckersley takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals. Full count to Bobby Boone. Boone, fly ball, shallow right. Evans racing in. He's going to squeeze it. 2 down. Eckersley getting by the skin of his teeth. 2 outs, 2 on. Lonnie Smith made a hell of a catch to end that horrific top of the 4th for the Phillies, as we thought Fisk went yard. The pitch to Lonnie, 0 for 2. 1-1 count to Smith. Nubber back to Eckersley, inning over. Phillies put their first 2 on, but stranded. We go to the top of the 5th, 6-2 Boston. Red Sox lead the What If World Series 3-1. It will beat Lynn, Evans, and Yastrzemski. Tug McGraw on the mound in relief of Steve Carlton. All hands on deck. The pitch to Freddie Lynn. Lynn looks at the first offering. He will swing the lumber. Flares it, and that's going to pick up speed on the turf. Get to the wall. Lead off double for Freddie Lynn. Six to 2. Lynn at second. Evans a horrible bunter. The pitch to Dewey. They walk Evans to set up a double play. They're going to take their chance with Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski has knocked in 6 runs. They're going to go lefty-lefty. The pitch to Yaz. Yaz swings. Grounder to second. 4-6. No! They can't turn 2. Evans winning quite hard. They only get the middle runner, Dwight Evans. 1 out. Lynn at third. Yastrzemski at first. Hoffman at the plate. He finally had a hit here in Game 5. Knocked in a run. I believe that was to tie the game. Can he do it again? McGraw nods his head. Slide step to Hoffman. 3-1 count. Hoffman, center field. Oh boy. Maddox makes the catch. That's the second out of the inning. Burleson is coming up. Lynn, average runner. Maddox, normal arm. We're sending him. And he is thrown out at the plate. So let's watch the replay, as for some reason they never show that. So a good throw by Maddox gets the runner at the plate. Let's watch the replay that ended the top of the 5th. The Red Sox don't score. So it's a fly ball off the bat of Hoffman. Smith fires to the plate. Oh, he's out. That was a good throw. Good throw. That was clutch. That was clutch. Bottom of 5, still 6-2 Boston. It will be Rose, Schmidt, and McBride to face Eckersley. Rose has walked twice. The pitch to Charlie Hustle. He swings the stick. Lines out to Burleson. 1 down. Mike Jack Schmidt 1-for-1 with the ribbon. The pitch to Schmidt. 1-2. Eckersley's going to pour this puppy in. He's going to challenge Schmidt. Schmidt, base hit up the middle. One out, one on. Shake and bake McBride. We're going to go pitch around. Again, McBride has a bad eye. I like to have my ratings 1 through 10, and that 3 is poor. We're going to go pitch around. 1-2. He's in the hole. Punches it to short. Burleson's only plays the first. 2 down. Schmidt goes to second. Here comes the bull, Greg Lazinski. He's the designated hitter. Lazinski struggled in this series. Does have a homer and 2 ribbies. 0 for 2 today. If he goes yard, the Phillies will pull to within 2. The pitch to Lazinski. He's in the hole. High leg kick in the pitch from Eckersley. Swing and a miss. The side is retired. We go to the top of the 6th. Red Sox 6. The Phillies 2. McGraw continues to be in relief of Steve Carlton. Top of the order for Boston. Burleson, Stapleton, and Rice. The pitch to the Rooster. 1-0. Burleson will swing the stick. Punched right side. Trio. Rose. 1 down. D. Scott Howard here at Veterans Stadium. How you doing, buddy? I'll bring up Dave Stapleton. He's 2 for 3. McGraw looks in. Boone sets the target. The pitch is Stapleton. 2-2 count to Dave Stapleton. Stapleton, diving catch. And there you saw it. Lonnie Smith races in, makes the diving catch, shows the men in blue. I have it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty for Jim Ed Rice. Rice has hit a grand salami. Rice is headed for the MVP if Boston can hold on to this victory and win the World Series. Rice, 9 for 22, 5 home runs, 12 runners knocked in, 409 batting average. The pitch to Rice, 3-1 count. McGraw, ball 4. McGraw rubs up the baseball as he steps off the mound. He'll face Tony Perez 1 for 3. The pitch to TP, Tony Perez. Perez laces that shot. That's going to bang the wall. Will they waive Rice? There are 2 outs. We're going to waive Jim Ed Rice. And Rice will score. Perez knocks in another run. 7-2 Boston. Another nail in the Phillies' coffin. Let's watch the replay. So Perez laced that ball to center field. 1 hop to the wall. They're waving Rice all the way. Rice never slowed down. Scored standing. Well, he slides out. 2 outs. Perez claps his hands at second base. The pitch to Pudge. They walk Fisk to face Freddie Lynn. They're going to go lefty-lefty. Lynn looks to make them pay. 1-0 count to Lynn. Lynn, fly ball. That's carrying to center. On the move is Maddox, and he makes the catch, calling off McBride. But the Red Sox played another on the double by Tony Perez. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 7-2 Boston. Eckersley was shaky early on. Now he seemed to have settled in, as they say. He will face Trio, Maddox, and Boa. The pitch to Manning. 2-0 count to Trio. Manny swings, grounds it hard to Burleson. Low throw, scooped out of the dirt by Yastrzemski, 1 down. Maddox 2 for 2. Center fielder awaits the Eckersley offering. The leg kick and the delivery from the Eck. 1-2 count, Eckersley looking for the K. Jammed him, popped it up left side. Hoffman calling for it. He'll make the catch. 2 away. They'll bring up Larry Boa. Boa having an excellent series, now batting .562. 9 for 16, a home run and 4 ribbies. The pitch to Boa. 0-1 to Larry, choking up on that bat. Boa rips a hard shot to his counterpart, Burleson. Low throw, once again scooped out of the dirt by Yaz. Side retired. We go to the top of the 7th. All of Red Sox Nation counting outs. Will the Red Sox win their first World Series here in 1980? Since 1918, we shall see. For Boston, the bottom third of their order. Evans batting .312, Yastrzemski batting .450, and Hoffman batting .100. Tug McGraw still in relief. The pitch to Evans. 1-1 count to Dewey. The swing. Grounded hard to deep third. Schmidt makes it look easy. 1 down. Good strong throw by Mike. Phillies trail by 5. Now bring up Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski, 6 ribbies, batting .450. The pitch to Yaz. 1-0. Yaz with the green light. That ball is sent left center field. Maddox on the move. 2 down. Base is empty for Hoffman. The pitch to Hoffman. 1-2 count. Hoffman in the hole. He went. Strike 3. We go to the 7th inning stretch. Eckersley still on the bump. He'll face Bobby Boone. Full count to Boone. Boone grounds to a charging shortstop Burleson. 1 down. Eckersley, 114 pitches. Let's get our bullpen up. Bergmeyer is slightly tired. Stanley, who took the only loss of the series. Ron Juckett will love that. Chuck Rainey pitched solid in relief. Well, we're going to go, let's get Dick Drago up. Who's left? Like Bobby Ojeda, just for the lefty. We're just going to get Bobby Ojeda up for the lefty. That's why you put him on the roster. I need another lefty. So we have Drago and Ojeda up in the bullpen. 1 out, no one on for Eckersley. Lonnie Smith 0 for 3. The pitch to Lonnie. 0-1 to Smith. Eckersley deals. That's going to be a base hit to center. Lynn throws it back in. Mound visitor. Eckersley says he's A-OK. Drago and Ojeda continue to warm. Pete Rose 0 for 1 with 2 walks. The pitch to Pete. There goes the runner. Fisk throws down. He's out. Oh, my Lord. What a throw by Pudge with that bad elbow and all. Smith is gone. Quick release. 1 hops it off the turf. I believe that was Burleson applying the tag. 2 down. They try to steal down 5, but they're playing aggressive with hopes of getting back in this game. Eckersley 1 out away from taking it to the top of the 8th. He nods his head. Fisk sets the target. The pitch to Rose. Full count to Rose. Shallow center. That's going to dink in. The Phillies might have ran themselves out of a possible inning. Rose keeps it alive. 2 outs for Michael Jack Schmidt. Drago's ready. Ojeda's ready. Ojeda's the lefty. Well, we're going to give Eck 1 more batter. The pitch to Schmidt, 0-1. Grounder, Burleson, he'll flip to Stapleton. Side retired. Eckersley's gone 7. Top of the 8th, 7-2 Boston. Let's rest Drago and Ojeda. So they have McBride coming up. We'll probably pitch Ojeda against McBride, then go to Drago. We'll check out Eckersley in the top of the 8th, see how he's doing. So Burleson, Stapleton, and Rice to face McGraw. McGraw still in there. He's only given up 1 run. Carlton gave up 6. Tug deals to the Rooster. 3-1 count. Ball 4. McGraw might be, and that's it. That's it for Tug McGraw. Phillies send in Larry Christensen. Christensen in the playoffs, 4 innings. giving up 2 earned runs, walking 2, striking out 4, ERA 4.50. Christensen, a righty, the pitch to Stapleton. Could have went to Remy here, I guess, but I didn't. 1-0, grounder, second, double play ball. Low throw, scooped out of the dirt by Rose. So that went trio, Boa, Rose, 4-6-3. If you're scoring at home, you should. It's good for the brain. 2 outs, Jim Ed Rice. He's going to be the MVP of this series, batting .409, 9 for 22, 5 home runs, 12 ribbies. Let's get our bullpen back up. So Drago's ready. Make sure he stays ready. Ohida's ready. We might, if we bring Ojeda in, it's just to face McBride, the lefty. I play with the warm-up rules so I can actually overuse them in the bullpen by accident when they're warming up. The pitch from Christensen to Rice, 1-1 count. Rice swings, flares it, right field line. Side retired, making the catch is McBride. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Phillies fans trying to rev up their team. It's going to be McBride, the lefty, and Lazinski trio, the righties. Maddox in the hole. He's another righty. Boa's a switch hitter. Boone, a righty. Eckersley's thrown 124 pitches. I'm going to Ojeda here. Eckersley's day is done. Let's sit Drago just for the moment. So Ojeda will only face shake and bake McBride. 2-1 to McBride. He's going to let the bat loose. Grounder to Yastrzemski, 1 down. So Ojeda gets his batter, and that's it for Bobby. We will now bring in Dick Drago. So Drago gets up in the pen and comes in. Drago, an inning and 2/3. He did struggle. He's given up. His ERA is 10.80. He's going to face Lazinski. Let's get our pen up. Bergmeyer will get up. Slightly tired. He's a lefty. Stanley will get up. Stanley has the only loss for the Red Sox in this series out of the pen. Drago has a word with Fisk. Fisk back behind the plate. Squats down, sets the target. The pitch from the bull. Greg Lazinski, full count. Lazinski has a pretty decent eye. Grounder, short. Burleson backhands. Fires to Yastrzemski, 2 down. Now bring up Manny Trio. The pitch to Trio, 1-0. Trio likes to swing freely. And that shot, diving stop by Burleson. Not in time. Trio hustling all the way. What a stop by the Rooster. Couldn't get out of his glove in time, though. And that delay allowed Trio to get the infield hit. So here's Maddox. On deck, Boa. Let's play behind. So Yastrzemski's going to play behind. He should play behind. I took the hold off. We have a 5-run lead. McBride has a poor eye. Let's go pitch around. 1-0. He's going to swing out. Oh, he flies out. We got him to reach. He flies out to Rice. Red Sox 3 outs away from the World Series. We go to the top of the 9th. 7-2 Boston. Ron Reed on the hill. He'll face Perez, Fisk, and Lynn. Reed to Perez. Perez has knocked in a run with a double. Pitch homeward bound. Fly out to Smith in left. That was a looper off the bat of Perez. 1 away. The pitch to Pudge. Reed deals quickly. 7-2 Boston. That ball, kiss it. Kiss it. Kiss it. Goodbye. Fisk sends it yard. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. And Carlton Fisk touches them all. Phillies fans start to exit Veterans Stadium. It looks like there'll be no joy in Mudville. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. 8-2 Red Sox. And all of New England, all of Red Sox Nation rejoices. 8-2 Boston. The pitch to Freddie Lynn. 2-2 count to Lynn. Grounder, right side, trio. Throws him out. Mock cheer from the Phillies fans remaining here at Veterans Stadium. 8-2 Boston, 2 outs. Evans steps to the plate. Reed nods his head. Pitch homeward bound. 1-1 count to Dewey. Fly ball, shallow right. McBride has it. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 8-2 Boston. Bergmeyer, Stanley are ready. It's Boa, Boone, and Smith. We're going to stick with Drago. Dick Drago looking to close it out here. Boa, 1 for 3 with a ribby. The pitch to Larry, 2-1 count to Boa. Grounder to Yastrzemski, steps on the bag. First baseman throws it around. 1 down, Red Sox on the top step. Now bring up Greg Gross, he'll pinch hit. Gross 1 for 2 as a pinch hitter. The pitch to Gross, 2-2 count from Drago. Grounder up the middle, Burleson. Low throw, scooped out of the dirt by Yastrzemski. Red Sox 1 out away from the 1980 World Series. Lonnie Smith, the last man standing for the Phillies. Drago, sweating from his brow. It's a chilly night here in Philadelphia. Drago rubs up the baseball. Looks in at Fisk as he's back up on the perch. The pitch to Lonnie Smith. 1-1 to Smith. Grounder, third base, Hoffman, Yastrzemski. The Red Sox have won the World Series. The curse is no more. The Red Sox take the 1980 World Series 4-1. Your most likely MVP, Jim Ed Rice. So the Red Sox womp the Phillies back here at Veterans Stadium 8-2. Eckersley will get the win. Steve Carlton the loss. It was a horrific sixth run, 4th inning that did Carlton in. Carlton 0 for 2. Eckersley 2-0. So the Boston Red Sox take the World Series. Let's go to the pitching first. Eckersley went 7 innings. A workmanlike performance for Eck. 8 hits, 2 runs, both earned. 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. He threw 124 pitches. Ojeda got his lefty. Drago went the final inning and 2/3. Steve Carlton just was horrible in this World Series. The Boston Bats bludgeoned Philadelphia pitching. Steve Carlton, 3 2/3. Again, the 4th inning did him in, 6 runs. All earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. He gave up a grand salami to Jim Ed Rice. His ERA, 25.07. McGraw went 3 1/3, only gave up 1 run. Christensen went 1 inning. Reed went 1 inning, gave up the homer to Fisk. Player of the game, Jim Ed Rice, most likely the MVP. A lot of unhappy Phillies fans for sure. Box score. Burleson for the Red Sox. 1 for 3 of the runs scored, 2 walks. Stapleton 2 for 5. So Burleson hit .391. Stapleton hit .231. Rice 1 for 4. His 1 hit was a grand slam. He scored 2 runs. Walked once. Rice finished with a .391 batting average and 12 ribbies. Can you say MVP? Tony Perez was 2 for 5 with a ribby. Perez finished, he struck out twice also, with a .333 average. No homers, 3 ribbies. Fisk, 2 for 4, 2 runs batted in. 2 runs scored, 1 run batted in. He walked once. He finished at .478, a homer and 5 ribbies. Freddie Lynn, 2 for 5 with a run scored. Struck out. .316, a homer and a ribby. Evans, 0 for 3, finished He walked once, struck out once. 278, a home run, 5 ribbies. Yastrzemski, honorable mention for MVP. Yaz 1 for 4, runs scored, a ribby, struck out once. He finished at 429 with 6 runners knocked in. Yaz has his first World Series ring. Hoffman knocked in his first run with his first hit in the series. He was 1 for 4 tonight with a run scored and a strikeout. He finished at .091. For the Phillies, Lonnie Smith batted 174. He went 1 for 5 today. Pete Rose batted 300, 1 for 2 with a run scored, walked twice. Michael Jack Schmidt, 2 for 3, a ribby and a walk, finished at 278, a homer and 2 ribbies. Shake and Bake McBride, 300 batting average, 1 for 4. No homers, 3 ribbies. Greg Lazinski was god-awful, 188, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. He did have a homer and 2 runners knocked in. Manny Trio, 1 for 3 with a walk, finished at a 312 clip with 2 ribbies. Gary Maddox, 2 for 4 with a run. He finished batting 200, no homers, no ribbies. Larry Boa batted 500. 0 for 3, though, in Game 5. He did have 2 ribbies. I'm sorry, that was Boone. Larry Boa finished, again, 500. He was 1 for 4 with a ribby. So he had a homer and 4 ribbies. Boone was 0 for 3. He batted 250. No homers and 2 ribbies. Greg Gross, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Finished 333. So I think it's Jim Ed Rice is the MVP. Let's leave the game. We won our championship. Nice. Let's do a file save game. And finish today. No tomorrow for the Philadelphia Phillies. They lose the World Series 4-1. It only took the Bostonians 5 games to do in the powerful Philadelphia Phillies. So now let's go to playoff coverage. And Series MVP, Jim Ed Rice, for the 1980 Boston Red Sox and their victorious World Series team. Rice, again, had 23 at-bats, played every game and left, 9 hits, 5 home runs for Jim Ed, 12 runners knocked in, 391 batting average, on base percentage 440, slugging 1.043. That is insane. Pitching wise, Eckersley got 2 wins, pitched 14 and a third innings, but his ERA, he struck out 10, walked 8, ERA 4.40. The unsung hero was Chuck Rainey. He had the win in Game 4. He went 3 innings out of the pen, shutout innings. That was huge for the Red Sox. Leading hitter for the Phillies, as we stated, Larry Boa. He batted 500, 9 for 18, a homer and 4 ribbies. You're not going to win the World Series when Mike Schmidt well, that's not horrible. 278, but Lazinski gave you nothing. Lonnie Smith really gave you nothing. And Maddox gave you nothing. Red Sox had Butch Hobson pinch hit twice. He was batted 500. But you had Fisk hit 478. Yaz hit 429. Burleson 391. Rice 391. Dwyer, when he was in there as a designated, he had a big first game at DH when we put him in against right-handed pitching. He batted 375. Lynn 333. Evans 316. Dave Rader had 1 start at DH. Batted Evans, Lynn 316, Evans 278, Rader 250, Remy 250, Stapleton 231, Tom Poquette 125, and Hoffman .091. But the Red Sox really hit the ball well. It was a slugging of Boston. The pitching was not good. It was good enough. Tudor, he had the best performance, John Tudor. 6 innings, ERA of a 3. But the unsung hero pitching-wise, Chuck Rainey. in that close game out of the pen. He picked up the win in 3 innings. And that was a pivotal game when the Red Sox were down 4-0 in game 4, but rallied back to win 6-4. Tony Perez had a clutch pinch hit single to tie the game. There you have it. I'd like to thank D. Scott Howard, Dave Gardner, and Sports Time Machine. Hope everyone is doing well as we are now into November 1st here on the East Coast of the United States of America. God bless. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Greatly appreciate your time. And